Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anne Bell. I live in Speewah. I've lived there for 7 years after relocating from South Australia. I lived in a rural area that was a high tourism area with the Narracourt caves. I'm not sure whether anybody's been south. Heritage listed caves that were on a tourist trail in the southeast. I was also a member of the Narracourt Council for 7 years, and I acted as the Deputy Mayor for 1 year. I have a nursing background and I work for the Regional Assessment Service, assessing people to put services into their home so that they can remain at home and not go into care. I work a lot in this region. I speak to a lot of people. You don't see me much because my job requires me to fly low under the radar because it's confidential. I've been here 7 years and I've watched Kuranda and the Shire, and my passion has always been, as it was in South Australia, sustainability of water and sustainability of development. I am not against development, but it has to be sustainable and it has to be well scrutinised. What do I see as the future for the Kuranda district? The environment. We must preserve this environment. It's absolutely unique. We must preserve it. Economically, I know that Kuranda is having a fairly tough time at the moment. I've been walking down around the town for the last couple of weeks, and yesterday when I got to Kuranda I was absolutely shocked at the lack of people. And I know it must be creating huge hardship for people who are trying to run businesses. And socially, well, you know, social and economic tie into each other. You're not going to be terribly social if you haven't got the economy to do it, or the money to do it. So to a degree, they link in. I've spoken to quite a few shop owners, and there are issues in Kuranda that are affecting Kuranda detrimentally. I won't go into them now, but I'm happy to talk to people later. What do you see as the role of Kuranda district in the Mareeba Shire? Kuranda has a huge role. Kuranda is the gateway, really, to the tablelands. And I honestly do not see why we cannot bring people to Kuranda and then move them across the Shire. There's a lot of history up around the Mareeba area. There's a museum up there. There is the history of the Second World War. There's lots of stuff that can attract people to this area. How would I encourage trust in the council? Transparency. Absolutely no closed meetings. Transparency and consultation. Thank you. I've run out of time.